Carla, I'm very conscious that this will be my last contribution, and I'm sure others, before we head off for the Easter holidays. And as part of those Easter celebrations, particular residents in Ireland, because we'll go celebrate the parts of our history where we are valiant. We will probably visit commemoration sites and read testimony on walls about a nation which proudly professed to cherish all of its children equally. I hope those of us who are also at those commemorations can reflect upon the motion that's before us now and think about 923 children who absolutely were not held to that standard. Children whose names and the fact that they existed we know through birth cert, but of how they died, were they allowed to rest, we know nothing of. And we all know that history has a continuum to it. When we go to those commemorations, when we speak of being part of a Republican ilk, we know that each one of those lines has a line to it. And the failures that befell those babies in Bessborough, similar to the women and children who were incarcerated, forced to engage in vaccine trials, had forced adoptions placed upon them, cruelly treated, they were failed. But we also become part of that failure when we become complicit in the cover-up. When we pour cement to ensure that we can never actually establish the facts, we never able to find their little bodies. We ourselves in this chamber become part of that continuum of failure that led to a state in which a reckoning that we truly don't have of ourselves. So as a nation, I firmly believe that we are defined not only by what we choose to commemorate, but by how we choose to commemorate it. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to go and talk about the parts of our history where we're valiant. But at the same time, we're going to be complicit in a scenario where we pour cement over a place where 923 babies are buried as a failure of our own history.